and welcome to another episode of Shiz and Gigs, our weekly wind-down podcast where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Heather, and I'll be your hostess with the mostest, your fun facilitator, and of course, I am never alone. My first co-host will be joining me. She is a dancing queen, a child model, an actor. Well, she was a child model. She's no longer a child. She's super passionate about events, and she's also in Florida. It's Jenna.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How are you?
From a distance, but I'm still
You are joining from a
here.
distance. We're social distancing.
I know, exactly. Being safe.
It's good. Awesome. Well, thank you. Glad you're here. Also, I have another co-host with me. She is a Nicaraguan American and super proud of it. One of her joys is to make people laugh, and she is sure good at it. It's Fatima.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
You guys for having me. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'm
vibing
so
out.
glad you both are here. You're vibing out?
Yeah.
I don't sound natural saying
It's
that,
been a
but
minute since I've been on Shiz and Giggles.
I know the people missed
like
you.
a few months.
Yes. Welcome back, y'all.
My fans, welcome back.
I'm
My
so
bad.
happy,
Welcome
so
back.
happy to have you all here. I'm glappy and happy to have you all here. And you know what? We're going to kick things off right, and we're going to talk about a very awesome trending topic. This week is going to be a piece of cake, and we're going to make your dreams crumb true. We're going to talk about baking, but hashtag dad jokes. So we're going to talk about baking. From baking at home to watching the next best baking show, this Shiz and Gigs is going to talk about history in the baking.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Baking.
Yeah.
What more could you want? Fun times, good food.
And Jenna, remind me, you discovered baking during the pandemic, right?
I did. So when COVID happened, I had nothing to do because I was still a college student. So I went home and I baked cookies and bread and brownies and friendship bread and different types, like 5 different kinds of bread. It is how I discovered my talent for making bread.
That is awesome. Fatima, do you like to bake?
I do when I can, because in my head, I have to plan for it heavily as a plant-based person. So I have to have almond flour. I got to have all the chia seeds that are substitutes for eggs. I have to have that simmer for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's, it's a process, but it's worth it, I think.
Yeah.
I love, it's just you eat a cloud. It's like,
Oh, I
love
want to do that.
a delicious sweet cloud. So
That's awesome. So in 2020, Pierre Marcoloni was named the best baker in the world. I didn't know that, so fun fact.
Oh.
He is from Belgium, and he is known for his chocolate pastries, which is one of my favorites. Also, croissant muffins are one of my jams, no pun intended. So instead of doing questions, well, we just did that, but instead of our normal Q&A sitch, we're going to do what I'm going to call, como se dice, how you say, the great debate, okay?
Oh.
Round 1. So what do y'all think? Baking soda, baking powder?
As someone who cooks bread upon bread, not upon garlic knot, I know the difference. You definitely, so baking soda, you use in things more like cookies and things that don't necessarily have, or like need to react with something acidic. So like buttermilk kind of products and stuff. Whereas baking powder, you use a lot more in like breads and things where it like, it's a little bit more like base derived.
You like read my script, basically.
Hey, you know
that
what?
That is the primary difference
between for nothing. How do you think I make good bread?
Yes, and for those who aren't in the office, Jenna makes a bangin', what is it? The chocolate deliciousness? Babka. Great babka, I must say. All right, so next debate. Vanilla extract versus pure vanilla. Do you all have a preference?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the difference. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, vanilla, I'm assuming, is like the plant, and then vanilla extract is like what you get from the plant. But I don't know. I really don't know why you would use either or.
Like, would you grind the pure vanilla or something? Or I don't
Good. What is it that we like smush it down? Metal.
Mortar.
What is it? Mortar and pestle.
Pistol and mortal. Yeah.
Pistol and mortal. you know. Yeah, I between the two, I tend to go more vanilla extract.
Yeah, I think it's easier.
Personally, but I know that pure vanilla is probably the way to go.
If you're a real baker, if you're hardcore.
Yes, if you're hardcore. Fantastic. Well, you know what? We're gonna round this out with a fun fact.
Okay.
Baking tip. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract is equal to 1 2-inch piece of vanilla bean. So it's potent.
It's potent.
It's potent.
Well, yeah. I also feel like you can't.
So it saves more, right?
Mm-hmm.
It saves more of the vanilla.
Find that kind of stuff.
Did you say it saves more?
In the recipe, like you
yeah.
or in general, like you have more vanilla for the computer, right?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I love it. No, don't apologize. It saves more. Yeah. It's true. It's true, though.
Yeah, Andrea, never use imitation. I don't know who uses imitation.
Though I will say imitation crab has 1 or 2 really good uses, but you know.
Well, yeah, but imitation vanilla, why not? It's not worth it.
Garbage. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you all for the great debate. Now we're going to get into our segments, and Jenna is going to kick it off with Cinema Magic.
Hello, everyone. So I'm a guest star on Cinema Magic. Normally it is Jasmine's, but I'm taking it over today, keeping it fresh. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, Cinema Magic. So today I'm going to be talking about the top 3 baking shows on Netflix. Starting with 3rd place, we have Baking Impossible. So Baking Impossible is kind of a show that they get these really wild kind of challenges, and then they have to make these insane creations out of food, like products and baking. I also love the host on this show. He was also the host on Cupcake Wars, and he's also a magician. Fun fact. He's super cool, super fun. So this is just like a little trailer. Have either of you guys watched the show?
No, and I thought I've seen them all. That's why I'm like leaning into the screen.
I know.
Like,
there was like one episode where they made like chocolate boats, and it had to like go down a river. It was wild.
Wow, Willy Wonka style. Dig it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So moving on to my rating scale.
Sure.
We have 3 out of 5 cupcakes for the Netflix rating, which is because it's like out of a 10-star rating on Netflix. So I think that equated to like a 6-ish. Creativity, 5 out of 5. Amazing. The things that they come up with, I didn't even know chocolate or like creme brulee could do the things it could.
Chocolate is magic.
Drama, I give it a 3 out of 5. So definitely some tension between the bakers sometimes. It gets a little spicy. But it also seems really fake though. So everyone's got like a sad story. It's how you root for them. It's how they get the, pity card. So it's a little fake sometimes. But so overall, 3.5 cupcakes. 3.5. That's my rating. Next slide. Next show. Let's see what's next. We have Nailed It. So Nailed It is how I feel like. So I'm good at like baking things. I'm not good at making them pretty. And I feel like this is a show for me because they have these really average people making these really insane things. So there's like a unicorn cake, and then it's just falling over. So it's a lot. Lots going on in this show. Lots happening. Lots of disasters. It's funny. It's definitely a show that like makes you feel better about your own food. You know what I mean? So
it's hilarious, but also you're laughing at the people because they're not very good. So it's like if you like that kind of humor, then it's hilarious.
Yeah. So moving on to my rating scale. Yeah. Nailed It is like watching Pinterest fails. It's funny. So Netflix rating, it actually has a super high Netflix score. It is 3 and like 3.75 cupcakes. Creativity, I give it a 4 because the concept behind the show is really fun, and like watching these people try to make some of the things, like I gotta give them credit. They're trying real hard. Drama, again, 3, people getting frustrated. But again, it's also that whole everyone's got a sob story so that they can win. So overall, 3.6 cupcakes is what it came out to be. 3.6. So before I go to the number 1, which I have a feeling a lot of people know what the number 1 is because I haven't said it yet, we're going to do an honorable mention, also theme, because it's October and it's spooky season. So the next show is The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell. So this is a girl who like has like puppet monster friends. I don't know. I've watched a few episodes. It's like a very good show to put on in the background when you're like doing other stuff because it's very like pretty. It's like very vintagey looking. She has like a really nice voice and she's like super calming. I love watching it when I'm like decorating for Halloween or when I am like cooking. It's a great show to have on in the background. It's great. It's also a little macabre, so that's why I like it too.
Yeah, it's a great show.
A little spooky. She also does other like fun crafts, so that's cool. Let's get the ratings. So Netflix rating, it has a 3.75 out of 5 cupcakes. Creativity, a 3. The concept behind the show, again, it's great, but there's not like a lot of interaction between her and anyone else, so there's not a ton of drama to be had. So that's the drama. And then overall, when you factor out, it's about 2.75 cupcakes. So you've never heard of Curious Creations, Emily? I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, I think it's a great show to have on in the background. Some people, I know my friend like just likes watching it on like a rainy day with like a cup of hot chocolate. Definitely has that vibe. All right. Drum roll, please, for our grand winner, which I feel like everyone probably knows the answer. It is The Great British Baking Show, a classic. Who doesn't love it? We got our fun Brits. They always got their issues. They got their tales, their trauma. What do you guys think? Have you seen the show?
Oh, yes.
I love this show, actually.
I don't feel like I've ever met someone that is like, no, I've never seen it. Everyone's seen it.
I really enjoy it. I find it really calming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I think it.
All right, let's see our ratings. Netflix rating, 4 out of 5 cupcakes, pretty high up on the list. Creativity, I give it a 3. It's not the full 5 because they're not doing anything outlandish, but I really like at some point in the shows they always have like a challenge kind of baking thing where it's like obscure like dessert no one's ever heard of and they can only make it based off the instructions they're given. And that's always really fun to see what they come out with because I feel like sometimes they're like totally in left field or like everyone's looks completely different and then sometimes it doesn't. So I think that was a really cool concept to add into it. So it's not just like a standard baking show. Drama, there's so much drama in this show. Oh my gosh. Someone cries every episode, I feel like, because they can't get their fondue to melt properly. I don't know. But I love it because especially because they have accents, so it makes everything better. It does. And also there's really great TikTok memes that have come out of this show. Like there's one guy who just gave up and it was just a really funny meme for a while. So overall cupcake score is 3.8 cupcakes. And that's
a good one.
It's my baking show rating scale.
I'm also going to mention Zumbo's Just Desserts. It's an Australian show. ZUMBO. It's also on Netflix, but he doesn't do, it's like sweet stuff. Like it's chocolate, candy. Yeah. He does do like baked stuff, but it's usually, I don't know, it's really, really, really cool. It's fascinating. The level of what they can master is just absolutely incredible. What he challenges them to do with like, you have to make things that have a fire element. You have to make things that have a natural smoke element. You have to make this piece of cake look like a corn on the cob. And it's like, what? It's fascinating. Cool. So that'd be my recommendation.
What are your thoughts on Cake Boss? I grew up watching that thoroughly with my family. I'm just curious. Cake Boss. Are you guys familiar?
Cake Boss.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking? Oh, the
Buddy.
from
Yeah, Carlos.
Carlos
Way back when.
Bakery. Yes.
Yep.
Gotcha. That yes, it's they're big. I don't know.
She has no thoughts, no opinions.
No, because I'm not a fan of the gentleman, but he
Fair.
isn't. He's if you want to consider baking an art, he is a cake artist, like for
Yes.
sure.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Totally agree with that. Totally agree
Great
with
British
that.
baking show.
Gotcha.
Cake Boss.
There
There
he
he
is.
is.
There he is.
Dude. I actually know someone who worked for him. Fun fact.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
See,
Why did I think his name was Carlos? It's Buddy. Whatever.
And I went with it. I was like, yeah,
I know.
totally.
I so thought I was real confident in the fact that his name was Carlos. Is there somebody else who's named Carlos? Maybe. I don't know. Who cares?
Santana.
But yeah.
Which is a perfect segue to our next segment. Ayo. So now we're going to let Fatima, wrong direction, Fatima, talk about music and the player.
Yes. Hello. So yes, I do love Carlos Santana, by the way. But this little segment right now is particularly about music that is relevant to the season, and specifically with our activity today, which is baking and just and overall cooking, and just like in the kitchen, like you're just playing music and you're like singing along and having a good energy going on. So I have 5 recommendations for this, and you don't even have to be cooking and prepping and all that. This could be the aftermath of it, where you're sitting outside and you're eating those cookies, you're eating those goodies that you just made for yourself because you deserve it, right? Okay. And we deserve good energy music, right, my dudes?
My dude.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
It's
my
true.
first song recommendation that I think is really beautiful to listen to eating some cookies or just chilling at home is Human Nature by MJ. And fun fact, the songwriter Steve Porcaro, he also co-wrote iconic songs like Africa by Toto and Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. And this song, and it's
Why am I totally blanking to this song? Sing it for us, Fatima.
which one? Staying Alive? Or
No,
This
this
song.
one.
You're
Yes.
playing.
Give us
Oh.
a little tunage.
Oh.
I'm like blanking.
They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it be that way? Okay, let's go.
Only
Yeah.
30 seconds or
Fatima.
we're going to get charged.
Copyright. Shut them
YouTube's
down.
going to take it down. Oh,
No.
we're destroyed, by the way.
Thank you so much. But yeah, that's a beautiful song. It's an autumn classic. It came out in November 1982. So it's a big bop. Next song, please. It is indeed One of Those Days by Whitney Houston.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with
Love
this
this
song.
song.
It's an underrated classic by Miss Houston. It came out actually the year I was born, 1998, and November 17th to be exact. And it's the 4th studio album, which is My Love Is Your Love. And I can also sing a little bit if you guys want. Okay.
Ooh,
But
yes, breaks us. Sweet.
Okay, it's like one of those days when the sun is shining bright and the life is going by and the simple things are not wasted. It's so beautiful. It's so pure.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. It's so feel good. All right, next song, of course, iconic, legendary, Miss Beyonce.
So good.
Beyonce. I can't say. I mean, I could, but
It's hard.
I'm actually so glad that you brought this song up in this context, because Thanksgiving is when my sister-in-laws and I get together and we cook the whole day and we play this music and we play this song and you're singing with the spatula and you're just in it.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Thank you.
it.
Yes. And actually, this song is also a certified autumn classic. It came out November 12th, 2008. And of course, the album is I Am Sasha Fierce, which is legendary. It's the one that has like, oh, single ladies. It's that album. So it's really, really good. Also, this song won a Grammy in 2010 for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. So
That's awesome.
Yes. Next song, please. It is indeed I Could Fall in Love by Selena. I had to mention her because she's just too legendary in my book. But this song actually did not come on the fall time. I cannot say it's a certified autumn classic, but it is a certified classic to me. Yeah, but the vibe of the song, if you listen to it, I think it's very cooking, just you by yourself singing along. It's I guess I could sing that, but a
Do
little
you
bit.
build like Spotify playlists?
I have 57. Like,
I was gonna say you should make like Fatima's certified classics, and like
I feel like the office would love it.
Make playlists.
That's genius. Okay,
yes.
noted.
And like the next time you're on, you could drop the playlist in the chat for all the viewers, and they could listen to Fatima's certified classics.
Okay. I'm sorry, listeners.
Let me apologize.
You're just gonna have to search it yourself. But next time,
my condolences. Okay, but the next song is indeed "Leave the Door Open" by Silk Sonic. Now, when I tell you that this is definitely a certified classic and it's a certified autumn classic, the album is coming out next November. Next month, this November 12th, I believe, and it is going to be called An Evening with Silk Sonic, if I'm correct. But if you listen to this song, it's just screams you singing like, "What you doing? What you doing?" Like you just,
where you
at? Are you got plans? Like it's just, don't say that. Like it's very fun to just be cooking and singing along too. So I recommend, my dudes. All right, but those are my recommendations for this.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
I'll take them.
Yeah,
I would like you to serenade us all when I get back.
Okay.
Serenade us all in the office. Have a little concert.
We got to work on our AAP acapella Christmas album.
Hey, our Christmas carols.
Let's go.
Fatima, load up the playlist.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, y'all. So we are going to wrap up today with my segment, Girl. Hello. So today we are going to guess that bake. All right. So I wanted to challenge the viewers and my co-panelists if they know any of these international delights. So there will be, I think, 5 different desserts on the screen. We'll go one by one. We're going to take a poll, see what y'all think it is, and then I will reveal the answer. Girl. So I love sweet treats. I love these things. I've actually had most of these items, but do you all know what this is?
I feel like I know the ingredients, but I don't know what the dessert name is called.
Yeah. So what's the ingredient?
I mean, like obviously strawberries.
Oh, maybe strawberries. Okay, cool.
It looks like maybe some sort of like white chocolate coating on it. Maybe some fondant, that pink layer with some sugar on it.
Yeah, you might be onto something. Fatima, what you think?
I don't know why it reminds me of mochi ice cream.
I know
the way it looks, but strawberry covered strawberries. That's my
covered and covered.
And the answer is mochi.
You're lying. Oh my God, I literally threw that out there.
You got it. I was shocked. I thought I was totally going to trick you both. Okay, so for those who don't know what this is called mochi. It is a Japanese dessert made of sweet glutinous rice flour. It's chewy, smooth, elastic dough. It sounds non-appetizing, but I promise you it is like a pillow of delicious delight. It is so good. This one here has a strawberry in it so the contents would be like strawberry, ice cream, and then the rice flour. It's so good.
Okay.
Wow. That I would eat that. I love mochi. So
Next. What's this, y'all?
So I thought it would be a chocolate cake, but the mistletoe on top has me feeling like it's festive. So I don't know, maybe it's like a fruit cake.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a
festive,
fruit cake.
Jenna?
I know, but it's got mistletoe on it. I don't know. I
That's
don't
true,
think of
that's
like
true, that's
chocolate cakes being like Christmas. Fruit
So
cake
you-
is what I think, but it doesn't look
Okay,
like
so
fruit cake.
Jenna thinks fruitcake. Fatima, what do you think?
But
Any audience members out there? What do you guess? What do you guess?
I'm thinking like triple chocolate fudge.
Oh,
Fudge.
that's my type of dessert.
Yeah. Like from
Okay.
Matilda.
So one of us thinks chocolate, one of us thinks some sort of fruit. Survey says
Figgy
pudding.
I knew it was something jolly and festive.
So
I love-
yes. So this is a British dessert. It is a Christmas dessert. It is made with eggs, brown sugar, breadcrumbs, spices, and dried figs and brandy.
So Figgy pudding. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some.
Oh, that was fun. Okay, next.
Wow.
What's next? Oh, I love these. What are
Cannolis.
these?
Let's see.
Cannolis.
Big box.
Cannolos.
Mhm.
Yeah. Big
Okay,
box
so we
top.
think cannolis.
Yes.
Some
Cannoli.
cannolos.
Andrea thinks berries and cream. Maybe that was the last one. I don't know. So this one is brandy
Oh.
snaps. So I've actually never had these. If anyone is watching current British baking show, they did a brandy snaps on the cookie episode, I believe. And these are tubular, brittle, sweet baked casings with cream on the inside. They
So it
are
sounds like a
British. Yeah, but it's like, it's not dough.
It's different.
It's
Okay.
different.
It's
It's
different.
not dough. It's different.
It's
okay?
special.
All right, we got two more. Yes, it was. What's this, y'all?
Oh, some sort of jam sponge cake.
Okay, so we know the ingredients.
I'm really good at telling you what's in it. I just don't
Yes,
know
you
what
are.
it is.
This one is non-U.S., non-British.
Yeah. Could you give us a hint? Like, what's the country of origin? Do you know?
Austria.
Oh.
Austrian, comma German.
Like, I thought that was going to help. I don't know why. I thought knowing the country would help me.
So this one's very fun to say. This one is a Cardinal Schnitzken.
Schnitten.
Looks like Cardinal Schnitzken. And this is sponge meringue and jam slices. Oh, it looks so good. It's
It does.
literally
Soft.
described as light and fluffy with sweet meringue. Sounds so good. And last but not least, one of my personal international favorites. I've had them fresh in this country. So good. So good.
I know this is not what they are. Do
What?
you remember when we were like children and you would eat like the little microwave pancakes from Kellogg's? That's what they look like to me.
Yes,
Little mini
I do remember
pancakes.
that. Do I remember that?
I don't know. I want to say like just the way they're plated makes me think they're like grapes, but they don't look like grapes I've seen. So I don't know.
Fatima?
I don't know.
Get a guess? Nope. All right. I can't hear you for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I think you're muted, Fatima.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Oh, no.
It was.
Like we're on Zoom. Excuse me. You're muted.
I do believe they're like little mini pancakes. That's what I thought they were. Like
Silver dollars.
they're called silver dollars. Why?
No. They are called porf de jours.
Oh my god.
Porf de jours. They are so delicious. They are a traditional Dutch treat. So I've had these twice in Amsterdam. They're so good. They resemble small fluffy pancakes, but they are made with yeast and buckwheat flour. They're light and spongy, and they're usually served with a custard or fruit. You can also have them plain. They're actually not served with syrup. So how I usually have them is with Nutella, strawberries, and powdered sugar. And you get to eat them with a really tiny fork.
Oh, I love it.
Now, do you know if you like ask for it with syrup, is that like considered disrespectful? Because like, you know how like when you go to a really nice steak restaurant or something and you get like ketchup, like
they're like, who are you? Like,
yeah. Is that like if you get syrup with those, or do you know?
I don't know, because when I travel to different countries, I like intentionally try to eat like the locals so I can like push myself to try something new. So I wouldn't know. Hey, hi Izzy. Just a little threat. Hey Izzy.
Guest spot.
Guest spot with Let's Take a Trip. Awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for participating today. Does anyone have any final thoughts on our segments for the show?
Fatima.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just about to tell you have great music taste, but please continue.
Oh, God bless. Thank you. I was gonna say, where can I get those little pancakes? I know you call them
Amsterdam.
Oh man, dude, you can't buy them in the store around here. Okay, but that's all.
I have no idea. You can. Another local delight is called stroopwafel, and they're tiny waffles that are compressed between caramel. So those I know you can get at like Aldi and Lidl. So and those are from the Netherlands.
Ooh. I feel like if you maybe went to like an international store or something, you might be able to find some sort of, or you can probably look the recipe up online.
Yeah,
it might be a little difficult, but
it's buckwheat flour. I'm sure you can get that on Amazon. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Our next office potluck, we'll make some little buckwheat waffles.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list. Well, thanks y'all so much. It was a delight. This was fun. Thank you to my wonderful co-hosts Fatima and Jenna, and a special thanks for everyone watching. We hope to see you again. We stream every Friday at what time, y'all?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Eastern time. You can also yes, this way. Like and subscribe. You can follow us on the All About Presentation YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn. And if you can't make it live at 4, that's okay. We repost our episodes on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. All right, y'all. Happy Friday. Bye.